Hello, viewers. I'm Simon Preston, and this is Reggae Boys Commentary. And as you can see by the title of this video, Jamaican international Wes Morgan now knows his fate in the UEFA Champions League. Can you believe it? We're going to see a Jamaican international in the UEFA Champions League in just a matter of a week's time. Yes, we have seen Jamaicans in the Champions League before, but not in the group stages. Ryan Thompson we saw in the preliminary rounds when he was with Shamrock Rovers in Ireland. In addition to that, we saw Robert Scarlett on the bench with Spartak Moscow. But Wes Morgan, the captain of Leicester City, will be playing in the UEFA Champions League. Now, let's have a look at the group that they have. Leicester City, they'll be in Group G alongside Porto, Club Brugge, and Copenhagen. Now, Porto, we know FC Porto is in Portugal. They finished third in the Premier Liga in the Portuguese league. Now, as it relates to their trophies and accolades and their history in the tournament, they're the UEFA Champions League winners in the 2003-2004 season, as well as the 1986-87 season. They also won the UEFA Europa League in 2010-2011 season when Radamel Falcao was in a purple patch of form during that period of time. Their last hold of the Portuguese league was in 2012-2013 season as well. You look at the players, you look at the squad that they have. Iker Casillas, he's with them. Ruben Neves is another player to keep an eye on. Maxi Pereira of Uruguay, another player to keep an eye on. Diego Reyes, Mexican international. Jesus Corona, another one. Miguel Lyon, another one to keep an eye on as well. Hector Herrera. So there are a number of key faces within this team. You look at Club Brugge in Belgium. They won the Belgian Pro League, and they're in this group as well. Their experience on the European scene, well, last year they were eliminated by Manchester United in the playoff round. However, in the past, they haven't had much success on the European scene. They have reached the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League, but as far as winning the Champions League is concerned, they have never done so. What they have done well in, you could say, is playing the European Champions Club Cup in the 70s during that period of time. That is where the majority of their pedigree came from, but still a squad with some quality players in it as well. Wesley, a Brazilian player. Claudemir, another Brazilian player. In goal, you have Lutovic Butel, another player there. Tomas Pina from Spain, another player there. Ruud Vormer. So there are some quality players in this team, and let's not forget their captain, Timmy Simons, as well. So they have some quality players to keep an eye out for. And now for Copenhagen, for this team is based in Denmark. They're the Superliga winners. So in this group, we have three teams that won their regional league. So we have the English champions, we have the Belgian champions, and we also have the Belgian champion and the Danish champions now. So the Portuguese champions are not in this group, but three champions in one group. It's a tough one, I have to say. Now Copenhagen, they don't have much European honors. The majority that they do have is not necessarily in the UEFA tournaments. They have success in minor tournaments like the Royal League and the Copa del Sol and the Atlantic Cup, but nothing in the UEFA Champions League or Europa League. But that doesn't mean that they doesn't have quality players. They do have quality players in their squad as well. You look at the likes of Stefan Andersen, who was former Reading player, and Eric Johansson, Per Nielsen, another player to keep an eye on. Kim Christiansen, another player to keep an eye on. Peter Ankersen. So the Danish are also a very dangerous team. Playing Scandinavian countries, teams in Scandinavian regions, whether it's Denmark, Sweden, Finland, they are a handful at their home. You know, sometimes they do have small stadiums, but those fans, they scream like there's no tomorrow. For Copenhagen, it's not too bad. They have a capacity of 38,000 in their stadium, so a little over 35,000 passionate fans, but still, they'll make it feel like you're in a stadium that has 60,000 people. That's what I truly like about the Scandinavians. They're so supportive, courageous, and patriotic for their team. So that basically rounds up Leicester City's opponents for the most part. We're not sure as yet who Leicester City will play first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth in their 6 matches. We don't know that as yet, but in time we will find that out. So as we know, it's the top 2 teams that advance to the round of 16 of the Champions League, and the third place team of each group will advance to the round of 32 of the UEFA Europa League. I do hope that Leicester City and West Morgan are able to advance. I do wish them all the best, and I do hope that they'll be able to pull through. I think a round of 16 appearance or even a quarterfinals appearance to me would be a success for Leicester City. Let them go out and enjoy this season. Regardless of their position in the league, this is what they worked so hard to do. Work so hard for the Champions League. They've deserved it, and let them go out there and send the fans on a European tour. So I look forward to this very much. Just to wrap up the other groups, Group A, you have PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal, Basel, and Razgrad of Bulgaria. Group B, you have Benfica, Napoli, Dynamo Kiev, and Besiktas. Group C, Barcelona, Man City, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Celtics. The Hoops are back in the group stages of the tournament. Group D, we have Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, PSV Eindhoven, and Rostov of Russia. Group E, we have CSKA Moscow, Bayer Leverkusen, Tottenham Hotspur, back in the Champions League for the first time since the 2010-2011 season, and Monaco. Group F, we have the champions, the defending champions Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Sporting Lisbon, Liga Warsaw from Poland. Group G, as I said, Leicester City with Jamaican international West Morgan, FC Porto, Club Brugge, and Copenhagen. And finally, in Group H, we have Italian champions Juventus, Europa League winners Sevilla, Lyon from France, and Dynamo Zagreb from Croatia. So that rounds up things in the group stages for the UEFA Champions League. I'm eagerly looking forward to watching this edition. You know, despite my club allegiance for a certain English team, I must say that this Champions League season, to me, is one that I'm looking forward to tremendously. And it can be said by having a Jamaican international in it. We see time and time again about hearing this is the first Armenian to play in the Champions League. This is the first Faroe Islands player. Well, I'm looking forward to hear the commentator say this is the first Jamaican international to play in the UEFA Champions League proper group stages. That is something I'm eagerly looking forward to. Leicester City have done well, and I look forward to Wes Morgan strutting his stuff against the best of Europe. Who knows if he could score a goal? He's very potent on set pieces, so we wish him all the best where that is concerned. So exciting trips ahead. Trips to Portugal, Belgium, and Denmark for Leicester City. Should be an exciting one. I've been to Belgium. It's a nice place. I think they'll have good reception there. Porto is a different sort of crowd, depending on the time to go, the heat. So it'll be tricky. And as we know in Denmark as well, with the crowd. So we'll see how things go. And we do wish Leicester City all the best where this is concerned. So that basically wraps up the UEFA Champions League. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, fans. Do you think that West Morgan will be able to advance alongside with Leicester City into the round of 16 of the tournament? Do you think that they'll be eliminated early? Do you think that they should just focus on the league altogether and just forget this Champions League? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, Reggae Boys Commentary, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you very much.